So the government of the Western, not the Western Cape, the government of South Africa in general, wants to introduce a system, the ARTO system, the Demirit points system. So basically, a lot of drivers now, already it has been explained on the website how it will work, whereby they are being street and whatsoever. But I am not sure if it's going to work. I am really not sure. Or maybe let me not say it's not going to work, but I am not sure if it's going to run smoothly as in 100%, because we know why. This government has failed a number of times. They have failed a number of times. Let's be honest, that's not a secret anymore. They have failed. So instead of fixing their failure, all they do, they keep on imposing things, you know what I mean, that will make it even worse, you know, that will expose them, you know, as failures, instead of trying to fix certain things, you know what I mean. I know our roads are not safe and wara, because that is the stand they are putting, that our roads are not safe. No, fuck, man. No. There are a lot of things that you could have done. Even a grade 12 kid can come up with better ideas in curbing accidents on our roads. You understand what I mean? To make sure, you know what I mean, that our roads are safe. And then statistics and numbers will be there. But no, this useless government keeps on making this thing worse, because they are imposing this demerit system thing to us now as if it's going to make a change, you know what I mean, or rather it's going to make, all of a sudden it's going to miraculously make our roads safer. No, hell no. We know this is just a money-making system. You know, there's a lot of things introduced by this government that I feel like, nah, man, I actually don't agree with a lot of things this government is introducing, especially this one. Yeah. And well, guess what? The Western Cape, you know, these guys in the Western Cape, Cape Town in particular, they are said to be, they will introduce this thing on the 1st of December. I mean, we expected that. I mean, obviously, we know Cape Town is in the running. They are number one when it comes to mastering the art of milking innocent citizens and make money. Oh, those guys, their traffic department have mastered the art of making money. They have mastered the art of milking people. They are not making the roads safe. Cape Town in particular. Oh shit, no, hell no. I don't care what the stat says, but these guys, no. They don't make sure that there's less congestion on our road, because that's one of the things that hinders the what do you call this, the economy. You know what I mean? They don't care about that. And the economy starts from the township, hey? Not just there, no, on major roads. No. Those guys don't care about the traffic flow, traffic congestion. No. All they care about is their money-making scheme. We know them, the Western Cape. Same goes to the whole country, obviously. But Western Cape, Cape Town in particular, is number one in that. So, with this demerit system, it's going to make things worse now for Cape Townians. Whoa, it's going to make things worse. It's going to make things worse. People will be coughing up money now. And now, because we will be appealing this system, this demerit thing, obviously, so it's going to be even more money-making scheme for Cape Town, because we will be appealing these things, because some of their traffic officials are very clueless. They are very clueless. Shame, yo, when it comes to that, they don't want even to go there. They are very clueless. They will be charging you, writing you a ticket, but don't even know what is your offense. They happen to read something on their book, but they don't know. Or they don't even read the book. They think they have it on their heads, but they don't know shit, you know? I think it's high time now that they look into that as well. You know, these are the things that they should be looking at, you know, to make sure that these things are, you know, we're in the running of making sure that this country's traffic department is running smooth, our roads are safe and no congestion, our traffic enforcers are much, you know, informed, they know what they are doing, they maintain a professional level of no fuck, man. All those things are things that we should be focusing on in making sure that everything is running smooth, you know, even introducing body cams, you know what I mean, whereby you can see, you can dispute something properly, you know, whereby there is a conversation, there's a video to prove, because a lot of citizens are being, you know what I mean, unfairly treated, and we know that. So my point is, there's quite a lot of things that this government, especially local government, Western Cape, the Cape Town in particular, they should be focusing on, than jumping on this demerit system point thing, and you know what I mean, thinking that yes, finally. No, fuck, man, you just want to make money out of people. We know that. We don't dispute the fact that there's dark drivers out there. We don't dispute the fact that there's just reckless drivers out there. But no, clearly, your traffic officers can't even differentiate that. Once you drive on the 60 zone, you drive 75. Woo, you are reckless, my bro. Woo, according to this government, obviously, you are reckless, my bro. Woo, fuck, woo, reckless. Yeah, they can't even differentiate now. Imagine now a guy is driving 140 on the 60 zone, waving over traffic. I will say that it's reckless, or even driving 120 kilometers, 110. I will say that's a bit reckless. You know what I mean? Because we can't take away the fact that these cars are modern cars and shit like that. Obviously, people will probably speed there and there, but you need to just sort of, guide people, punish them, just slap them on the wrist a little bit just to make sure that they focus, you know what I mean? And make sure you try ways, man, to enforce the responsibility to drivers to drive properly, but not when you still have cars that are not roadworthy. Not when you still have people jumping red robots and not getting anything. Not when you have people driving on solid lane, risking others overtaking in places where you're not supposed to overtake, putting other people's lives in danger. And guess what? But you're still focusing on speeding and shit and all the other not important things, you know what I mean? Useless and not important things. So, this demerit system point, 50% of me is saying it will work somehow, even though it will not work 100%. And then 50% is saying, look, it's shit, man. It's not gonna work now. It will work maybe in future, but not now. Not this country of ours. Maybe they can say it's one thing that is going to drive our country to the right direction. No. You still have gaps because there's things that you've decided to ignore. You understand? So this demerit system is, for me, yes, it's imposed on us because they said, look, they said it's going to sort of curb accidents. It's sort of going to make our roads safe, you know what I mean? But no, for me, it's one thing that is masquerading as a benevolent act, you know what I mean? Trying to change the country and shit like that. No, it's dark, yeah, but not entirely. 50% cack and maybe 50% right. But my point is, we're not ready for this shit, man. We're not ready for this shit. But yeah, there are a lot of things that I want to discuss, man. I want to go to crime now and touch law enforcement and touch police and touch, but okay, that's a story for another day. But fuck all these departments. They're introducing things they can't even manage. They're introducing things they are not ready for. Fuck these departments. But traffic department is worse. Western Cape Town in particular is even worse. Money-making scheme giants, nonsensical people. Wish I can see a boss and tell him, hey, fuck, man, fuck this government. Yes, says. Who told you that when things are written black and white as constitution, as you say, they are correct? Nobody said that. Fuck, man, there's a lot of things that need to be corrected on our constitution. There's a lot of things that need to be corrected on our road rules. What? There's a lot of things that need to be rewritten here. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, fuck, I can talk the whole day. Fuck, man. Yes, yes. I think it's high time now that we get guns rather than protect ourselves. Okay, that's crime now. I'm into something else. Fuck.